BackHo is going to use this Corsair to scout all the bases, just attacking one Overlord and then scooting by. But yeah, BackHo, if he went for a heavy Corsair, you see he's going for his robotics facility now. So this actually could be very similar to the first game. One Scourge, I think one Scourge did land, but Calm trying to pick off that Corsair, unable to do it, and I think BackHo's going to be able to get back to a cannon in time to protect that base Dragoons coming out. So never mind, this is not like the first game at all, because BackHo's going to focus on Dragoons. An all-Dragoon army versus Zerg is actually surprisingly good, as long as you have some forces to deal with the Zerglings. I mean, the Zerglings can be a huge problem for an all-Dragoon army. So as long as you have some Zealots to hold those Zerglings back, you'll have an easier time attacking, that's for sure. Speedlot's coming out once again. I'm not sure if BackHo's going to focus on actually doing the harass with them. But yeah, he has Dragoons out to deal with the Mutalisk tech switch at least. And Calm is going to try to snipe some High Templar, as many High Templar as he can. Scourge coming in, almost taking out the Corsair, but the Corsair finally does go down. BackHo, he wanted to use that Corsair to scout everything that was coming his way, and now he knows exactly how many Mutalisks are in here. And he's hovering around his bases, playing very defensively. This could be the best option for him. Picking at the Mutalisks, shooting Dragoon fire at those Mutalisks, and keeping them from getting a ton of economic damage inside of the main. Okay, let's see what Calm's up to. Calm, at this point, is probably thinking about taking his 4th base after doing an attack. That's usually when you want to expand, when you're getting some harassment, you're getting some attack going, sniping of the Templar. BackHo thought his Templar were safe behind the cannons, but he was very wrong. Probably should have kept those more near the Dragoons. And if I were BackHo, I'd probably morph at least one Archon. I mean, one Archon is really all you need to deal with any amount of Mutalisks. BackHo playing very defensive. He has his pylon up there to just spot, I think, that Calm isn't going to try to mine out those minerals and sneak behind the base. Calm going to try to come in. He's going to be met with so many Dragoons, though it's not even funny. Corsair getting sniped by Mutalisks is always embarrassing when that happens. But BackHo playing a little bit safer with his High Templar this time. I think Calm is going to establish a Lurker contain soon. So BackHo, he has enough troops to fight this off. I think, another Templar sniped. 3rd Templar sniped. Templar storming himself. BackHo losing every Templar there. Wow. And that's going to hurt him so much because he needs so many storms to fight off what's coming his way. Oh, man. It looks like the Lurker Contain is getting ready to happen. Calm has so many troops on the ground, so many Zerglings, and I think he's going to use the Zerglings mostly to keep BackHo from getting a 3rd base. BackHo had pretty much all of his High Templar sniped, and he's going for the Nexus, being completely spotted by an Overlord. But yeah, BackHo, he can just hover around that base with what he has and protect it with Dragoons only, I think. But yeah, he's going to be very hard-pressed to fight off the Lurker Contain soon. And Calm still has all of his Mutalisks in to snipe the High Templar. And that's going to make BackHo very irritated. Coming up soon, you see he doesn't have any High Templar with his army. So he's probably scratching his head saying, well, how can I protect these High Templar? Another base up for Calm is already running. So he has his 4th base up and running, and he's probably going to go for his 5th to support his Hive Tech. Oh man, the Mutalisk is still in here trying to find High Templar to snipe, but they're not going to get lucky there because it looks like BackHo's actually switched away from High Templar. He's going to need some to take on this army, but a bunch of Zerglings coming in for Calm to try to take out that base, I believe. So many Zerglings, so BackHo's going to have to run in all of his Zealots. He does run in his Zealots, so this Zergling troop is going to be nullified, at least for the time being. And BackHo should just play defensively right now. Just try to get up a 4th base. When a Protoss gets up a 4th base, they become very difficult to stop just because they'll be able to support so many gateways and upgrades as well to protect the Scourge. Come on, Scourge, just move 2 feet. You'll be able to take out an observer, but Calm, for whatever reason, he's not really paying attention here. Oh, lazy Scourge. Yeah, gosh. There's another storm there to protect the High Templar, and actually all the Mutalisks going down finally. So Calm, if he wants to do any more sniping, is going to have to pump more mutas, but actually Zerg hasn't really been doing that. They've just been focusing on the 12 or so mutas. And wow, BackHo has a huge amount of troops. He's going to try to actually push down. I don't think this is his best option. I mean, just play defensive, BackHo. Protect that third base. Keep that from going down, since it's so easy to take down. BackHo throwing down a fourth base. But yeah, he's being aggressive here, which I really don't think is the best option, because Zerg, with a lot of lurkers, they can protect no problem against this type of army, especially without Storm. I don't see any high... Okay, I see a couple of High Templar coming in just completely alone. They could be sniped so easily. Oh, Calm doing a snipe of another High Templar with only Zerglings. Wow, Calm has so many forces on the ground, so many Zerglings, that he could run around the map and take out the bases just like this. He's running into the new fourth base with what he has, and Calm very smartly falling back with his army on the ground. He's going to fight back the Zergling troop and get that fourth base established. Even though Calm, he's going for the third base now, so hopefully BackHo has thrown down a lot of cannons there. If he has, I'd say, about 6 or 7 cannons, he might be able to fight off. But no, he has 4 cannons, so I don't think this base is going to last too much longer. BackHo's coming up with some High Templar. And BackHo, I think, is going in for an attack of the natural expansion. I'm really not sure if he's going to be able to break through the number of lurkers, but yeah, he's going to lose his third base here. There's nothing he can do to protect that. I don't even think he had Storm prepared on the Templar at the top of the map, but now he's coming up. So many lurkers, and Calm has brought his entire lurker contain back to his front to protect the front, so BackHo is not in a very good position here. He's going to, if he doesn't have storms, he's not going to be able to do this at all, and not enough cannons to protect the fourth base from BackHo at all. But BackHo's still breaking through. He's still breaking through. There are some Sunkens trying to come up, so he might be able to drill through this base. But he's got to be timely about it. I mean, Zerg, one of the great things about Zerg is they can replenish their army within seconds. Oh, BackHo is still in here with troops. He's done a good job whittling down the troop count, but yeah, he's going to be overwhelmed if he's not too careful. Come on, BackHo, run, man. If you're a Protoss, don't be afraid to run. Protect your troops. Go back and protect your base. Oh, man, BackHo, his third and fourth bases were lost. He didn't have enough cannons to protect them, and now he doesn't have hardly any troops left. He's still trying to be aggressive, even though Calm has way more bases, and he has way more production buildings, his hatcheries, so yeah, he'll be able to fend this off eventually. Hive Tech out, and I think defilers are on the way for Calm. He's established another base over there. GG from BackHo, unfortunately. For BackHo. For the Protoss race, Calm has moved on, but I think Calm was the more deserving player here. Even though BackHo put up more of a fight than most Protoss players I've been seeing recently. So, Protoss, you can learn from BackHo. I never thought I'd say that. Okay, thank you all for watching. I will be back next week for even more Round of 36 matches.